Welcome to Shrouded Realities. Let's start this hot and heavy.
Hot.
I got a joke for you. 3 podcast hosts and a Jew walk into a bar.
Oof.
They sit down. They have a conversation. They realize they have one thing in common. What's that one thing in common?
You tell me.
They all know what happened on 9/11.
The difference is the podcasters didn't dance.
With that said, we're
I'm not suicidal.
We're not suicidal. We're not anti-Semitic. We're not Nazis.
I'm waiting on that $7,000 to hit my account, though.
Yeah. I kind of need it.
Slow burn.
No, it's not in there.
Dang
I'm not
it!
doing that.
I thought you were hitting the whoa. Come on, give me.
I don't remember which one it is.
Anyway, dang it, we're professionals.
Professionals? What do you mean?
Psych. That was.
We started
sarcasm.
this with a Jew joke. That's not.
Yeah, it's about nobody would pick us up because of that.
I can go ahead and tell you.
We're not getting sponsored by Petco because of this. They're not. No, Chili's is not giving us gift cards. That is
No,
not
they're
happening.
Not happening.
No, 2 for $5.
Let's.
This is probably the most sensitive subject ever.
Why is that? Think about it. We've done some controversial things, and
Yeah.
when I mentioned that we're going to do an episode on the rise in Jew hate, everybody's like, "Whoa."
Because maybe there's
Why
been
is
Jew
that?
hate since the beginning of time, and it's kind of a bad topic.
Yeah. I mean, we're not advocating for it,
No,
obviously, but
we're on the other side of
just saying the word Jew is difficult.
Well, technically,
in society.
to the ADL, the word Jew is anti-Semitic.
Why is that?
It's basically like Jap.
That's like the Mexican joke from The Office when he was like calling Oscar Mexican, and he's like, "Oh, that's offensive."
that. Well, yeah,
But he's Mexican,
What's
so-
the correct way to say it?
Yeah,
What do you
it
say?
Jewish.
You got to put ish after
Yeah, you
it,
do.
and it's fine.
The ADL.
What's the
We'll
ADL?
get into that. It's the Anti-Defamation League. It's a what would you call it? It's not a company. It's like a nonprofit
Okay.
that is
Yeah.
sponsored by pro-Israeli groups. But there's a lot of stuff in there. The FBI just broke ties with the ADL because of certain things. But
That seems odd to me.
yeah,
That's
it's
like you're white. Oof, like you're white.
Well, you can say
yeah.
that about you can say
it's,
anything
it's
about
more
white,
of a
though, that's fine.
It's more of a when it was used type thing. When that word was used, it's
When
part
has
of
that
it.
not been used? When they were Hebrews? Because that was about the
Yeah.
only difference, I think.
Well,
Ever since
to give
then,
it
they've been
some-
called Jews.
Yeah, just to
I've
give
never known
it
anything
it
else.
a context. It was during Nazi Germany. They were the Jews. So that's just part of that time period.
So was it a dehumanizing thing at
I
that
think
point?
it's basically how when the Americans called Japanese Japs, it's the same idea. You're shortening the name. You're shortening their.
I'm probably never, throughout this entire episode, going to say Jewish. So
Yeah.
you got your one out of me. The rest of the time,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to dehumanize you. that's how I'm going to speak. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Don't be offended.
Yeah. So I want to get the obvious things out of the way.
Yeah.
So as Christians, biblically, Jewish people are God's people.
Yep.
Chosen.
Yep.
Right. I have a hard time finding or not finding, but understanding that. You know what I mean?
I was about to say I don't. Yeah, I don't.
It's like I get it. It's in the Bible, but like with from my context, from my point of view,
Right.
I can read it and be like, okay, fine. But how does that work? Where does that put them on earth?
Spiritually.
Yeah. What are they? Who are they? What does it mean to be chosen? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, this goes back to our other conversations about other religions. Like, if they're not acknowledging Christ as the risen Lord and Savior, which we believe is our path to heaven.
Yep.
If they're
There's
chosen
no
people,
there's no other path. The only path
Right.
there's only one path as we know it.
right.
There is. That's all of these things are correct.
Yeah. And I'm asking questions I don't think we get answers to today. We're not smart
100%.
enough.
Yeah.
But
the three morons.
People
in
have
this
studied
room.
their whole life and they still can't come to a conclusion.
But where they end up is Christ is going to rule from there.
Mhm.
I mean, that's where it's going to end up.
Mhm.
And he has said, "You're my chosen people, and I'm not done with you."
Yeah.
So regardless of where they're at, if you look all throughout history, they didn't get most things right a lot of times. I mean, they
Yeah.
didn't get it all correct, but that
I was-
doesn't mean his promises are changed because of that.
Yeah, I was
He
reading.
promised something. That's where that's where it is.
Was that promised in New Testament, or was that all Old Testament before the?
I think that's Old
Well,
Testament.
prophecy was fulfilled.
he came from the lineage of these people too. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would say that promise is maintained through that. I mean, it's not like, oh, well, I'm a different God today because now we've switched to Matthew. It's not how that works.
Yeah.
And look in Romans, he says he's not done with them too. So
Okay.
it's there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was doing a little. I had my wayfinding Bible, which I like because it breaks down everything contextually of that time period and whatnot, and then it's you can see like the Jewish people, they sinned against God, they repent, he comes back, and that's several times. That's probably that cycle's probably not over. So
and you're talking Moses time.
I mean Moses till like freaking the Middle Ages, basically.
Well, I mean, we've had a prophecy in the last 100 years that's been fulfilled with Israel just becoming a nation again. That's part of this whole thing is they became a nation, and he said that had to happen again before he returns. So
because they have to prepare the throne, basically.
There's going to be another temple, but that's going to be desecrated. So
have you ever looked into the red heifer prophecies?
Yeah, I don't know too much about it.
Yeah, it's an episode in itself.
It is how they prepare for a temple.
Yeah,
but yes,
and it was for a couple of years ago. It seemed to be getting close. That prophecy was getting close to being fulfilled. Yeah,
it's still there.
Those
heifers are still.
They were talking like within that year of 2024. It was going to happen.
They were like, we're walking into the thing.
Yeah.
Well,
our knife is ready.
They found them was the thing. Like the red heifer prophecy is like there's going to be before the second coming of Jesus. There's going to be a perfect heifer, a red-haired heifer and it had all this criteria that it had to meet for it to be the perfect sacrifice for the red heifer sacrifice.
Like it can have no blemish at all.
Yep,
Zero blemishes, not a gray hair. It's got to be so many years. It's got to be years old. And
it has to eat certain things.
Yeah, I did a little AI on that, and it says it can have up to 2 gray hairs. That's it.
On its whole body.
Can you imagine having to like be the guy that looking for gray hair?
And there's 3.
Yeah,
it's like dang it.
So there's a ranch in Texas, and I think there's one in Oregon that they're trying to breed it.
Yeah,
right. And they sell those things for so much.
That
money.
does seem like a pretty profitable thing.
Yes, they can ask any price they want, and the people that are looking for that perfect red heifer will pay it.
That kind of sounds like
it's the Israeli government. They've got it. They're fine.
Oh yeah,
it almost kind of sounds like accelerationism. Like they're trying to make the second coming of Christ come.
We're getting more into red heifer than I thought we would, but their belief they don't believe that it's going to bring the second coming. They think it's bringing the first coming.
The first coming. Yeah.
So that's what they're trying
because they believe he was a good prophet, but they don't believe that he was.
Yeah.
On that, I saw Ben Shapiro say they don't even believe Jesus was a prophet.
Really?
Yeah.
He said on Joe Rogan that Jesus was a rebel trying to lead a rebellion against the Romans, and that's all they see him as.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I'm not super knowledgeable on.
Right, I knew that they didn't see him as God.
Testament.
I know they didn't see Jesus as God, but how far that went. I mean, Ben Shapiro doesn't speak for all Jews. He's in the Zionism category.
Yeah.
I don't know what the other like Hasidic. I don't know what they believe, but this is just a clip I saw. Told Joe Rogan, and obviously Ben Shapiro is a large talking head. So I'm not saying they all believe that. I'm just putting it in the corner.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going somewhere. I forgot it. Dang it.
Yeah, I don't know. Pick me up. I don't know if the Jewish. I don't know enough about the Jewish religion to know is there different denominations within Judaism, or
I know
different political parties. Yeah, I know that.
It's surprising how many different ones there are.
There's a bunch.
There's like 10 of them.
Really?
And you would think for a nation of like less than 8 million, there'd be just a couple.
Is one of them the deep state?
I mean, if you're in the state, I mean, I don't know.
I would say probably most countries have a deep state.
Yeah, it's the intelligence agency. That's the deep state.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what got us here. Is we're starting to see with us living in this conspiracy theory world, we're starting to see a lot of Jewish hate in social media and in the news, and a a lot of Jewish names popping up in a lot of these conspiracy topics. 9/11, Charlie Kirk. Help me out here.
Name it.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much any conspiracy
if
theory
it's
is going to have
a conspiracy theory,
deep state.
they're going to throw
Epstein.
So
everything is Jew related.
Here's a thought. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. But do you think the hate against Jews historically? Do you think it has been, what's the right word, ordained by God or set forth by God as a punishment towards the Jews? Because that's how it seems to be in the Old Testament, where like the Jews sin against God, they get plundered.
Steven's got a different theory, which broke my mind.
Okay,
I think what you're thinking, but the exact opposite.
He thinks it's demonic.
Has there been an eradication attempt for Jews throughout all of history?
Yeah,
at least one big one. Yeah.
So before you wanted to eradicate the Jews before Jesus was born, because then the Messiah can't come in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see what you're saying. Because then he couldn't fulfill the people's...
He can't come through that line at that point. Mm-hmm. Well, the same thing for the second coming. Mm-hmm. Jesus can't come if there are no Jews.
Right.
Because he's going to come to them. That's where he's going to be. So if you eradicate all of them, what other population in all of the world have we seen this?
Native Americans.
Not in the same way. Nowhere close to the same way. Yeah. Smallpox blankets do not equate to,
I don't know, Trail of
go
Tears
get in the shower.
Trail of Tears were pretty bad.
I'm not saying that there's not other people that's had a bad time.
I'm not saying that no one else, I'm not saying
that nobody's had a bad time throughout history. I'm just saying eradication completely of like, hey, go take a shower, and it's not a shower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, part of Europe has had a long, you've had some, because in that area, there was different classes of white people, or I guess Slavic people. Mm. And at the time, Jews were one of those. And
how'd that go for them? Not good. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Name a place before they had their own nation that they could go live peacefully, and nobody be like, they're sacrificing children. Look at them during the Black Death. It was their fault that the Black Death happened, and then nope, we got to kill all of them. Mm. I mean, all of it. You'd look all throughout history.
Yeah,
it's been nope, erase them, get rid of them.
Yeah, this came up a little bit in our Satanic Panic study.
Yep,
like that was. The original Satanic Panic was
the Jews.
And
that was in 1510 during the Crusades or something like that.
Yeah.
So
and doing the research, it also surprised me of how many different people have ruled over Jerusalem, and it's still standing. You know what I mean? It's been ruled by Jews, Christians, Arabs, different types of each group, and none of them have destroyed 100% of it.
I do want to go visit.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. I do want to go visit because it's like the Holy Land for three different religions. The three major ones I would call.
The Abrahamic religions, as they say.
Yeah, I mean the Muslims have Mecca there. Mm-hmm. Christians obviously have the
Jesus,
Golgotha, and
Jesus was there.
His tomb and all this stuff, and
then Jews that's where they kind of lived. That was the promised land.
So why now, with what's going on geopolitically, why now is Israel associated with Jews more than any other religion? I know it seems to be a fight between Jewish and Muslim right now, but then we got Christian right there in the middle of it. So why is that the case? Like like with Charlie Kirk, everybody started pointing out they started speaking out against Israel, so the Jews popped him. And why does speaking out against Israel only Jew facing?
I think you got to go back historically again because they just literally are the catch-all for everything. It's the Jews. The Jews did it. They're trying to push an agenda. They're trying to do that, and them killing Charlie Kirk doesn't make sense.
Is it because Netanyahu's he's Jewish, like the leader of Israel is Jewish? Like that makes
people don't like Netanyahu.
They have his parliament. Half his parliament hates him.
Yeah, I'm not huge on him.
There was about to be a civil war last year or the year before.
Yeah,
that's how close they were.
I'm not a huge fan of Netanyahu. I think I will say that he is taking up the mantle of, all right, you do it to us, we're doing it 10 times worse.
Yeah.
And I know that there may be even people in this room that disagree with me, but I don't think that that's necessarily wrong.
I do have some information on him that's concerning. But we get to that later.
Yeah.
We still have
Tease
skipped
it.
over so much information already.
Yeah, we're way ahead.
Yeah.
It's interesting. We made an outline and here we are.
Yep.
That's kind of our MO.
Can you turn that a little bit? I want to kind of just see so I can see where are we at on that?
No.
No.
We're not in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. So this kind of hits on the home front with me. My son, he's a college age boy, and he's bringing me all kinds of information about Jewish conspiracy stuff and historically and where we are now. And to me as a father, it's concerning. And I told him this. I was like, dude, you're letting the algorithm shape you.
Yep.
Like you gotta be careful what you're consuming.
Everywhere.
It's
right
everywhere.
Mhm.
And that's kind of what brought us here. Because we've kind of had this.
We've had jokes
This
and we've
idea-
had some. Yeah.
We've had this idea of this show for a while, and we were quite frankly scared of it.
Yeah.
My problem
But
is
it's getting to a point now where we need to bring it to light so that
Everybody needs to chill out.
they need
Yeah.
to chill the snot out.
it's like a snowball.
It is because there is some truths to all of it, just like anything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Jewish names in 9/11. There's a lot of
Jewish names in Epstein. A lot of Jewish names
Yes.
in AIPAC and the funding of our government.
A name does not consider is not guilt though. Just because there's a guy with a name,
Right.
doesn't mean that he's connected to anything at all. It could
Right.
just be a bad dude with a Jewish name.
Yeah.
Like that's
a thought I had coming in today. As with most things, and both things can be true.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can have Jewish names tied to 9/11.
Yeah.
A lot of financial profit was made by Jewish financiers.
Yeah.
Epstein, there's a lot of Jewish names in Epstein's case.
Yep.
But the whole nation of Israel and the whole Jewish religion
that's not the
doesn't
problem.
necessarily need to be wrapped up in all of it.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's another thing. Historically, it's
And that's what
everywhere. That's exactly
That's
what
what
they were
leads to it.
doing. I mean, during the Third Reich,
Yeah. They were
guess what?
They
The
were
right started doing it. What are we seeing right now? The right, that's what's blown me away more than anything.
Mhm.
There is a segment of the right that I think is appropriately
I wouldn't even
named.
call it a segment. I would say that the right leaning politics in the United States right now are splitting right down the middle.
I agree.
I wouldn't even say it's a segment.
I agree.
I say it's split. To me, looking at it, it splits right down the middle.
I think we've seen that tear starting to happen for about 10 years.
Yeah.
There's been a tear of that goes off.
I wouldn't say so. I would say, to me, it was very recent because I was thinking
you
with
could see
Trump's re-election,
fragments. I would say.
re-election, I thought the right wing has got it figured out. We're never losing an election again.
No, I didn't think that at all.
Yeah. I thought this was this is the last one.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, we're at the end. Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The Democratic Party was so fractured itself
They're
that it
still
was
there.
like
They're still.
Yeah.
they are still fractured, but I think
They're fractured.
That's going to be the right
They're
spot.
fractured but glued together.
Yeah,
With hate.
by LGBTQ with LGBTQ glue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's sticky.
So
It's
here's
not
my
time for a sticker plug yet.
here's my thought. So as God's chosen people, the Jewish people, can they do no bad?
No, they can do bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because some people believe that
Historically,
they can't do no bad.
biblically, that is proven that they
Right.
were doing things they shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah, even back in the days of Moses, they were
Yeah.
flippy floppy all over the place.
I don't want manna anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want
You
it.
let us out here. You let us away from slavery, and now I would rather go back to slavery.
I saw a C part, but man, those
I don't
bricks,
see where God's here.
Those bricks.
I wish I could just be making bricks right now.
Yeah.
The brick maker.
So yes, they can do wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to get that out because some people don't believe that.
Yeah.
As God's chosen people, they're ordained to do whatever they want to achieve a
This
goal.
is where two things can be true. They can do wrong, but they can still be God's chosen people. Like that's
Yeah.
100% the case.
Right.
I think we see everywhere where in the Bible where it's like, you guys really screwed up.
Yeah.
And then they come back and
Like we just talked
okay.
to God. Here's this wooden idol.
yeah, yeah, worshiping Baal.
Yeah.
Here's a golden calf.
So what is anti-Semitism?
If you got a T in there.
Anti-Semitism.
Semitism.
Anti-Sim-
Hey, you wrote it down. I'm just trying to read it. Anti-Semitism.
Yes, you forgot the T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it wrote down. You tell me.
What is I want the definition. Yeah.
Yeah, it says
Just so-
prejudice, conspiracy, or hostility towards Jews
As Jews.
as Jews.
Gotcha.
So just because they're Jews, we
Right.
hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's where my tie up is. It's like almost like the racist thing, where like if you just point out something, you become a racist.
Yeah.
And what the ADL does is they fill their books full of things that are quote unquote anti-Semitic towards the Jews, which some of them are like doesn't make sense. Like for example, one of them was Christ is King. If you say that, it's on ADL's website as anti-Semitic.
Okay.
So it's almost like this catch-all for if you don't like what the Jews are doing, you're anti-Semitic.
Well,
and that's where I'm like,
context probably could be if you put Christ as king in a Jewish synagogue. Okay,
Right.
I could see where they would go, what the crap are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Because that's their religion that it's not.
right.
So
just saying it though,
context-
like
Now,
just
if I
the
walk
words.
if I walk up to you and say Christ is king, and you're like, "Hey, I'm a Jew," that's not
Like, is that a hate crime?
no.
But it's in there as a anti-Semitic thing.
Yeah,
It's on ADL's website. You can look it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
ADL.
.org or something. There's plenty of some of them obviously make sense, but some of them are kind of like that's just how we are as a people.
The Jewish Policy Index.
the policy. They got
And this
policies.
is the FBI just broke from the ADL. Why? I don't know. There's not much
yeah,
information
I don't
on
know
that.
much about that.
Oh, first thing that pulls up: can AI debunk bots? Fights against anti-Semitic conspiracy theories.
So they're saying these are bots doing this.
I think it's saying that the algorithm's pushing anti-Semitic.
Well, the Nick Fuentes's of the world.
Say, what is up with that? By the way,
That dude's nuts.
how are guys getting famous and like never in my recent history can I remember somebody coming out and saying I'm a Nazi, and everybody not like
freaking
out. And they are kind of freaking out, but
Yeah.
like this guy's got a platform. How does he even get a platform?
Yeah, I don't. I think it's resonating with people. Is what I'm afraid.
I
of.
think he was lumped in with the Alex Jones of people because you know how Alex Jones he was stripped of all his banking and stripped of all these different things. I think he was in that same
he
world where he was stripped of everything.
He filled a void. You think
Well, no, he was like he lost
No,
everything.
He lost everything.
Fuentes or
Yeah.
He went after Daily Wire pretty hard, and still does to this day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's where he got popular again. Is I'm gonna hate on Ben Shapiro, and then everybody's like, yeah, Jews, I hate them.
So we've asked this with our algorithm AI conversations before. Is the algorithm pushing certain things, or is society forming
The algorithm.
to want the algorithm to want
Right.
the Jewish?
Well, what
hate?
controls the algorithm? Is it a random
Content.
Is it just what's hot, or is there somebody, tweaking a little thing, tweaking it?
You think so?
I do. I mean,
You think it's getting pushed?
absolutely, I do. I think
Yeah.
it is because it's happened. I was watching Tim Pool the other night, and he was talking about how everybody's views are going down significantly right now, which is odd this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird for views to go down this time of year.
Dead internet.
And it's a dead internet conversation. His theory is that during the Doge stuff, we recognized that the government was probably propping up a lot of these Twitters. And I mean, you would see politicians with 100,000 likes on good job, Biden, or something like that. And it's like, that's not how humans operate.
No.
So there was manipulation going on behind that,
Yeah.
making that happen. And I think that that's still very possible and probably is happening to an extent to prop up.
Who controls the algorithm though? That's I don't
can't answer
know.
that. I
Who's
don't know
behind the veil?
Who's the shadow guy? I don't know. I would say a lot of people are going to say it's Jews, but that would be dumb. A lot of people are going to go, it's Jews doing it.
The
They're
only
putting
thing-
hate out.
The only thing
of themselves.
that has weight towards that is the current Israeli government pushing for accelerationism. That's the only thing that makes sense for Jews to push the hate against themselves is to push for that. quicker
to
coming.
be able to do the coming of what?
Their first.
They're trying to bring it in.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm
don't
saying
think
that's
that's
just the only thing that makes sense to go against.
Yeah, I think that more than if they were trying to accelerate anything, I think that they may be trying to accelerate, hey, everybody around us hates us and we need some help with it.
Mm-hmm.
So if everybody around us hates us, then maybe America will come in and help in this situation. I think that they could accelerate a war.
Mm-hmm.
I fully believe that because who around Israel is like, hey, buddy, how are y'all? Nobody. Everybody hates them.
Yeah.
Every single look around, there is not somebody that's like, yeah, we're cool. Even with like peace deals and all that, nah. They are one sneeze away from just like, oh yeah, let's shoot rockets at them today.
Yeah.
I mean, and even within, let's say it's Jordan, they're friends.
Yeah.
Inside of Jordan, you've got radicals. Inside of it is like, oh, we got some rockets, shoot them over. How many rockets are flying into Israel daily? A lot.
Yeah.
How many are flying out? Probably a lot, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's where I am with that.
Let's take a quick break, rest our brains.
Do you know who doesn't have Jewish prop things?
ShroudedRealities.com.
What is a Jewish prop?
Huh? A Jewish prop? Like a plane. We don't have a Jewish prop plane.
I'm confused.
You made it. You made it more confusing than it needed to be.
A propeller plane or like a
propping up the Jews?
We're not propped up by the Jews.
I thought you sound like a prop on the table.
He throws these little like snippets of words.
Like are we putting the
What's the one that got me locked up? Dupes.
Yeah,
Dupes.
that should not get you locked up.
He's a boomer brain.
Hey, you remember, brain? You didn't know what propped was.
I thought you were a plane. I thought you were making a 9/11 joke here. I thought that's what you were doing. Like a propeller, like propellers on a plane.
You need to zoom into my face and the disappointment I have right here.
You got me all hemmed up.
Face of disappointment.
We're not really good with money, so ShroudedRealities.com is not propped up.
We're not Jewish.
We're not Jewish.
We're not Nazis.
You could
on the same note. We're not Nazis.
We are not.
We're not anti-Semitic.
We're right down the middle. We probably lean towards like, hey, maybe we shouldn't kill an entire group of people. Yeah. That's where we live.
That's where we live. And if you're down with that, like probably most people,
maybe I don't know anymore.
If you think kill is bad,
yeah.
Again, we're like our own worst enemy with growth of the show.
Yeah.
We've made this joke before. Like we just like keep splitting off segments of people and saying
it's like
we're gonna tick you off. Don't come listen to our show.
Yeah, we're bad at it. We
this is another one of those.
But Joey is known for making a joke for one person. So now we're trying to see if we can make a podcast for one person.
That's what I'm doing.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
It's like when rich people like buy their friends.
Yeah.
That's basically what
we're
this
the
is.
opposite of that. Yeah. We're like, hey, go away.
Go away.
Go away.
We don't want you.
Gotcha.
But if you do still like us, we have a Patreon. Go to it, check it out. You can get some stuff a couple days early. I think down the road,
more than a couple days.
I think down the road, you're probably going to see a little more benefit from it. I think because we're just really we're talking about some things. We're going to do some stuff.
Do you want to show what you're working on T-shirt idea?
No, I don't.
It's a good one though.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. It's a good one. I still want the mountain. I like the mountain.
The mountain's going to be good too.
I like the mountain. So
that's a white tee though. That's going to be a white tee. I think.
Smooth rock tee.
Fine. Smooth rock. Yeah, we're gonna have some good graphic tees that are gonna bring you some attention. Yeah. Good attention. It's fun attention.
Yeah. If you like to work out, you're going to be into this shirt.
Oh yeah. Shredded.
Yeah.
If you're into getting shredded.
Can we do a cutoff?
Like pulled pork.
Oh, can we do a cutoff version of that one? Show my biceps.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
No, I'm talking like the ones that like show nips.
The spaghetti. Yeah.
Do your stretch, Connor.
Hey,
Connor's always like,
hey, we didn't.
Shredded Realities, dude. This camera is giving me like 15 extra pounds of muscle. It's insane.
Check out these
They
pecs.
say it adds 10 pounds. Yeah.
See
Whoa.
That? See that?
Man, if y'all zoom in, y'all can see it.
Look at those nipples. That's definitely.
That's my nipples.
That's
hey,
anti-Semitic.
should we tell Connor about the shirt idea we had?
Which one?
A
The
nipless
Mormon
shirt?
Yes, the nips in the tip.
I can't remember. What was the saying?
Blessed from the nips to the tip.
Yeah. Blessed from the nips to the tips. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a shirt and like right over the nipples, make 2 wet spots.
like dripping down.
Like a
honey.
little bit,
Like honey.
like a little bit of a drip of a wet spot. And then in the middle of it, you're gonna have a picture of Joseph Smith, like the painting of him
with the pimp glasses.
Yeah.
Oh
You know
my!
what I mean?
Can you imagine a Mormon comes to your
the thug
house?
glasses.
And you're wearing that, blessed from the nips.
Well, they
to
probably
the
don't even
tips.
know what that is yet, right? They haven't reached that level, right?
Well,
That's the whole
Pretty-
thing, right?
It's findable.
They probably
We found it.
They
But they
probably
can't
know
use the
about it.
internet though.
What?
They can't, right? They can't use anything but the Mormon approved internet.
I wasn't worried about them researching our show when they were talking with me because they wouldn't.
I didn't.
They don't
I
even know
guess I forgot that part.
Yeah,
Basically,
that's
on
how
the-
they keep them from forming their own ideas. Basically,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like a cult.
Yep.
Who would have thought?
Interesting.
Aw.
I need to hit them back up again. I kind of let that drop.
Yeah.
They contacted me in a weird part of life, and I wasn't able to
That would be hilarious.
pursue that.
I wish we could get that shirt made prior to it.
I think you're like a
Just sit down
sexual.
with a
I
flesh
think you're
from
a
the
sexual
next to the
freak or
tip.
something.
Because you're talking to like elders, right? So you're gonna,
see,
they've been blessed.
Just open the door with a jar.
They all they're the missionary kids. They're called elders.
They're called elders.
Mhm. The
That
boys-
doesn't make sense.
The girls were called sisters, and the boys were called elders.
Were they old?
Nope.
That's kind of the definition of an elder, right?
I know. I was confused by that.
They're elderly.
I was confused by that.
Hmm.
But yeah, they called him Elder John
Just
or Elder Bill.
Open the door with that shirt and like a jar of mayonnaise and peanut butter. I do things.
I do PG-13 text to John.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. I love that.
If you don't know what that is, you're missing out.
Yeah, if you don't know that, that's
Again,
go
a
look
joke for like 3 people.
Yeah.
Nah, I think there's more than that. The guy was on. He was on Joe Rogan when he talked about it. People know about it.
I thought that was AI.
No, Andrew Schultz was on.
Oh, Andrew Schultz.
He was
got
on
it.
talking about the peanut butter stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The mayonnaise thing wasn't AI though, was it?
No, that was real. I do PG-13 things to
No
jars of
way.
mayonnaise.
That's AI.
No, that was real.
That's got to be.
No,
There's
that
no
was
shot
real.
they'd let a boy out like that. No shot.
I'm pretty sure that one was real.
Oh,
No shot.
That one did not have a watermark on it. I can tell you that.
You can pay to get that off, right?
I don't know.
Who let? No, somebody's little brother's out here talking to the news about peanut butter.
Mayonnaise. It
No,
wasn't
the
peanut butter.
peanut, butter,
Mayonnaise,
the
yeah.
peanut butter is AI.
Okay,
That one is
peanut
AI.
butter's AI.
The jars of mayonnaise, that was, if that was AI,
it's
we're
pretty good.
We are cooked.
Yeah.
If
Well,
that was
we're,
AI.
we're already cooked. Like there's a lot of
real
stuff out
cooked.
there.
Yeah.
Real cooked. though.
Beyond.
Like that one is
Seared.
the deepest of deep fakes. if
Seared.
that's the case.
Seared,
Double seared, stainless pan,
reverse seared, and
Yeah, we,
triple aged.
we were sous vide and now we're seared.
How do we
right.
jump back into this?
yeah,
How
let's
do we
get back
how do we
into-
get back into
I
this?
don't know.
Um,
We've covered way too much in this break. Hey, wait, before we do that, Spotify,
Yep,
5-star review.
yep.
Do it.
The free stuff.
Do it.
That's the free easy stuff. Hook
Do
your
it.
boys up.
Do it.
That's
Yeah,
where the camera
You guys
is.
always look at the TV and it
Yeah,
makes
well,
you
that's
off,
where
but
I
you gotta
see
look
it.
at the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connor,
Do that.
Connor keeps looking at TV when he's talking to the camera.
Yeah.
You need to look there.
So
I don't like looking at the camera.
I don't either. It's
I don't
weird.
either. It feels weird. It feels like it's looking at me too.
Yeah.
Weird. You
Which
did
it
a
is.
lot
It's like it's
of-
taking my soul.
Yeah. Well, I'm good.
They believe some religions believe that if you get recorded, it takes your soul.
I think the
that the
Amish.
Is it the Amish?
That's the Amish that do that.
Indians. No,
No,
they
or
just
they take it takes their picture.
they take your money to take your picture.
what a great episode to be racist.
It's not racist. It's anti-Semitic. Get it right.
While we went off on this tangent, shroudedrealities.com,
Yeah.
go to it. We've completely just pooped the bed on this break. So
Yeah.
go to that. Check it out. That's where we have t-shirts. That's where we got stickers, just like the sticky LGBTQ stuff we were talking about
Got
earlier.
blogs.
We got blogs. We do. This is kind of a vlog, so then you can go read the blog.
The blog on the
The
blog.
V's and the
Stop.
B's knees. You know what I'm saying?
Hit it with a BV.
didn't
The
know where he's
blog,
going.
the
I
blog
didn't know either.
vlog. We're still pooping the bed on this break. Also, go to Shrouded Realities on Spotify. Give us a 5-star review.
Yep.
Why don't you just follow it? Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you wouldn't. Then just go to YouTube and do the same thing. Just follow it. Leave us a comment. Tell us you hate us. Tell us why we're getting $7,000 from the Jews for doing this episode.
Tell me about that. I haven't. Segue.
I don't know.
Segue.
It's a-
I don't
I
know.
think
know.
it's the same thing the Russians do, the same things other intelligence agencies do. They find people who are popular, give them money to talk about certain talking points. It's the same formula.
Yeah, but it's all over X. Anybody that's
Really?
like, hey, y'all should chill out about the Jews. It's like, oh, when's your $7,000 coming in? That's what.
It's like the bootlicker comment.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody's on that right now.
so we're, yeah. Anyway, where'd $7,000 come from? That's a weird number.
I don't know. I should have probably researched that. Let's look. Y'all keep talking. I'll find out why
Gotcha.
Yeah, I
the
don't-
$7,000.
I don't live
So,
in X world.
My angle is the current Israeli government, the history of Jewish people. Like I can understand it, I get it.
Mhm.
You know, from my perspective, it's hard to relate because that's not my lineage. But as a Christian, we have to look at the Bible and just kind of see how the history is
it's
and
part of
whatnot. The current Israeli government. My issue with that is the current organization known as AIPAC that is
Mhm.
currently in American politics.
Mhm.
That they're not considered a foreign group. They don't lobby. They just pay other PACs to pay people like Congress people representing any kind of seat in the government.
So it's just like any other lobby pushing their agenda
But
through
they're
politics.
the biggest.
They got a lot of money.
They pay for like 90% of the U.S. government.
Sure.
So the problem comes in is we're like, okay, the Israeli this group backed by Israeli money paying for our constituents.
Mhm.
At one point, do they stop voting on what's good for the American people and vote what's good for Israel? And that's where the divide is.
Yeah.
I think within the Republican Party is they see that they think it's going to be an issue
Mhm.
where the American people are going to be second to Israel,
Yeah.
depending on wars or whatever it may be. And yeah, I mean it's a
Yeah, so I listened to
there's a website called APAC Tracker. You can see what has been donated per person.
Interesting.
So I think a lot of people are on this America First kick, which I am completely in. And
Yeah,
that's
that's-
where a lot of this comes from is, well, we're doing things for the Jews, and that's ridiculous because we're supposed to be America and America only.
And
They
it's
want to
not-
be isolationists.
They're not really
completely.
saying Jews; they're just saying Israel.
Yeah.
which ties to Jews.
Yeah.
So-
Well, they're wanting it to be. Do I think we need to be in every war they're in? No, I don't.
Mm-mm.
I don't think that that's necessarily we're called to do that. I don't
That's
think
where
that's
that's where the deep state conspiracy theory comes in, because it's like, yeah, why do we care about such a small nation?
I think we're supposed to care.
Still up in the air on that one.
Well, I mean, the Bible says it. It's going to bless those that bless Israel. So,
Are we?
not the government. I'm not
That's
saying
what,
that.
that's
Yeah,
what I
I'm
was about to
separating those
say.
two
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what I was
saying
about to
that
say.
that's necessarily every war they go into, you got to jump into. Because, I mean,
because we weren't there
Just
for
like-
the
let's
first
say-
few thousand years.
Yeah.
let's say, Joey, you're doing drugs. And you're like, dude, I really need those drugs. I need them.
Mhm.
Is it loving for me to go buy you drugs?
Mm-mm.
Probably not. Same situation. Maybe we don't jump into every war where they're, hey, we need to go to war. We need to go to war.
Yeah.
Is it loving to say, yeah, you should go into war with these people?
Mhm.
Maybe not every time.
So the conspiracy says that the reason we care so much is because they've infiltrated our government via money, APAC, deep state.
Blackmail.
That is
Blackmail,
such a
Epstein,
small.
but-
I mean, yeah, I'm sure that they do, but what else is giving money that we should be worried about?
Well,
Everything is
We-
giving money.
we could be their bank, though. That's what, like, they don't survive as a nation without us propping them up
Wait,
militarily and financially.
wait. You're telling me that the Jews don't have money, so they've got us as a bank? That just goes
I'm just-
against every single
I'm
thing
just
about a
saying
Jew.
that they're so small.
You
That goes,
saying-
it
I'm
goes
just saying
like
that they're-
everything about.
No, I'm just saying that they're so small.
Yeah.
The nation of Israel is so
yeah,
small.
it's surprised. I was
related to the rest
surprised
of
of
the world.
how
It's like
small,
the size of a
It's a
state,
small.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's small.
like smaller than New Jersey, I think.
It's not all that they're supposed to have. I said it out loud. People gonna
So-
hate me.
So here's my thing:
Why? Why is this
Because it's Palestine's. Palestine is the place.
it's the size of New Jersey, which is tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's my point. Is like we're their bank. Like if
So we need to let them be eradicated.
no. Again, two things can be true. Like
is as God's holy land, their holy land. If anything were to happen to them, I mean, how was it presented in biblically? How God protected them? They gave them strength, right?
Mhm.
And they didn't have us.
and
were
they
not
do
there.
they do seem to have supernatural strength. Like as tiny as they are, it seems like they would be so easily wiped out. If another larger nation wanted them gone.
Mm-hmm.
but they're still.
It seems
hanging
like
on.
that.
Yeah, but they're still saying still hanging on.
They're not going to be. They will not be taken over completely again. I can say that. That's biblical.
Yeah.
They will. There's going to be a bad time for them. But
yeah, the Samson option is the when that happens.
just taking a donkey bone and
There-
just donkey's
What is-
jawbone.
I have
and-
never heard of that.
Oh, that's
That's in Samson.
Samson.
No,
yeah.
the Samson option of nuking themselves. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
If they were to get overrun,
Oh yeah.
They would
What's that theory
detonate.
called?
the Samson option.
That's what it's called.
Samson, okay.
It's not a theory. I think it's a.
That's a real.
It's a military operation.
Yep.
Yeah. No. He in the story
When you say,
he
it's
took
not like
a
a
donkey's
southern.
jawbone.
It's not like a southern saying.
No, like he actually like took a jawbone of a donkey and
Yeah.
just beat the mess out of everybody.
That sounds awful.
Dude,
That's a
it's,
big
it's
bone.
actually kind of rad. It's
That's,
like
that's a big bone.
that's like a
Have you seen
action
it?
movie.
There's a movie.
Is there?
Yeah, and
Is
it's,
it B grade? Because I've never heard of that.
It is B grade, but watching this man do what he did
Mhm.
visually,
Crazy.
dude
Just beat the
he was a
mess out of somebody
monster.
with a jawbone.
he was a monster.
right.
But so the Samson option points to his demise when he got his hair cut and went
Yeah.
blind and had to bring the temple down on himself.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's makes sense.
yeah, I wonder if that's a real possibility for Israeli leadership.
It's a real thing. I know
I
that.
believe it is. Yeah, I
Like
believe that's an
their
option.
red button. You think?
Russia's similar with that too. They're like, if we're losing,
It's the same.
Just
They
do
have to nuke themselves and they send others out to everybody else.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just take the whole world out.
Mm-hmm.
and Russia
Yeah.
could. Russia could.
That's scary.
Hey,
That's scary.
let's bring it up.
Yeah.
We live in this world.
We live in a world where nuclear bombs
Yeah.
exist. Hooray!
Hooray!
So one of the
Thanks, Einstein.
one of the fears I have, and this that kind of started with that thought with talking about when my son's getting programmed by
Yeah,
the
we need
algorithm.
to dig into that a little more. Just the culture of that.
My fear is us as a nation literally going Nazi, because when Nazi did Nazi things, at the time they had good reason in their own mind
Well,
to hop on that bandwagon.
the left and the right did like this and met in the middle with that.
Yeah.
And what are we doing right now?
And we're starting to split. If the right's starting to split and starting to merge, because we don't, like, even before this, there was a lot of Democratic people like stepping away from the Democratic Party.
I mean, we just had
Joe Rogan was one of them. Like, he was a big name of it, stepping away from Democratic Party because they were going so crazy. And now we've got the majority, technically, just barely, but the majority starting to split. What's that mean for American politics? And if that happens, that's gonna open up a vacuum for a Hitler type personality.
Well, let's just these are historical parallels I've got.
Yep.
So the right wing historically would say that it is a global they're global puppet masters.
Mm-hmm.
That was in the 30s. They were saying that. We hearing anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
We've said it at this
Deep
table.
state. Yep.
We've said it at this table, right?
Deep state.
The left blame the Jews for capitalism. We heard anything about how bad capitalism is and just real bad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was going on
So that's
during that time. Yeah. Jews become metaphors rather than real people. What do you think? You think anybody's like, we don't really want to humanize them at all?
starting out podcast with Jew jokes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Joey. You've been condemned.
Yeah.
That was a funny joke.
9/11, funny
9/11, hilarious.
bombs.
Yeah.
Dang, I feel bad now.
Yeah.
He's gonna drive home,
I'm not gonna do nothing.
and the bomb's
crazy.
gonna go
I'm
off
not
in
gonna
his
do anything
car.
crazy.
So, I mean, are we seeing radicals on both sides about this conversation? I would say, yeah. I mean, we've seen the left marching from the river to the sea. Palestine will be free,
Mm-hmm.
which, if anybody knows what that means, that just means we want all of it and kill all the Jews is what that means. Whether the people that are saying it know that's what it means,
Yeah.
that's what it means.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got the Nick Fuenteses of the world that are talking
Openly
to
saying
our younger people, like your son, and like people. I mean, people are getting hooked into this stuff and going, "Yeah, it is the Jews. The Jews are doing everything."
Mm-hmm.
And there is a point where the left and the right kind of meet in the middle there and go, "Yeah, you're right. The Jews, get rid of them." And it's happened throughout history, and we're just seeing this spin back up again. And I want to pump the brakes and tell everybody, hey, chill out.
Yeah.
No, this is, history repeats itself, and this is not the time.
Yeah.
There was global, insecurity everywhere during that time frame.
Yeah.
Would you say that the globe feels secure right now?
No.
I'd say that every day we were sitting there going, is today World War III?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing was going on. Same thing was going on in that time frame.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many parallels going on right now, and I just want to throw my hands up and go, stop. Everybody chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get in a shower you don't know about. Like, don't.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was a whole nation of Germans that, whether they knew it or not, they were jumping on board with that idea.
Well, they were being blamed for the failure of World War I at that point.
Mm-hmm.
That the Jews were through Germany. That was Hitler's rise to powers. Well, the Jews, they were sucking down our economy and making it to where we couldn't do what we needed to do, and that's why we lost. And we're going to build us back up with white people that are doing the right things, and the Jews are the problem.
Mm-hmm.
On that note,
what we're hearing now.
This is all Charlie Kirk's, not verbatim, but he was a month before he was killed. He was bringing up the fact that a lot of anti-white agenda was primarily backed by Jewish establishment. What that means, I don't know. This is his thing. He was
he pro-Israel, or was he?
I think so.
He was.
I think he was receiving money. I thought
part of the conspiracy was he started to speak out against it.
That's what I'm saying. Like that he was first October 7th when he was like, why didn't they respond faster? It's the size of New Jersey. It was a 45-minute drive, and it went on for how long?
Yeah.
And this many people shouldn't have died because they were right there. Mm-hmm. And then it went to the anti-white agenda. He was like, it was on par with the BLM thing, where like a bunch of money was funneling into these things that were propping up everything anti-white. What that means, I don't know. But this is a large talking head speaking about it.
Right.
So there was some weight to that because he was in that world.
Yeah.
He met the people. He met Netanyahu. He was in that world. Where the flip happened, I don't know. Why did it happen? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just an observation.
So I was listening, I'm halfway through it. I hadn't listened to the whole thing, but the Sean Ryan show interviewed Brian Harpole, which was the head security guy.
I've listened to
the head security contractor for Charlie Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird interview.
It really was. It was a strange interview.
Yeah, I saw clips. It was very...
This guy was...
Yeah.
After committing the ultimate failure of your job, talking about how great his company was and how great the men were.
Yeah, was this Charlie's company, or was this a company he subbed out?
It was a
contractor.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he had a head security guy and a security team, but they hired this other company out to do the big stuff, you know, secure the grounds and make sure everything's safe. And yeah, I'm halfway through it, but they started out, and this seemed scripted. I typically like the Sean Ryan show.
I do too.
But the whole episode felt weird to me. But they started out with, was Israel involved with Charlie Kirk? Was Hamas, not Hamas, is that right? The Jewish...
Mossad.
Was Mossad.
Yeah,
that was a blunder of...
Complete opposite.
Yeah. Mossad, Hamas.
Well, Hamas is the military aspect. Mossad is the intelligence.
Okay.
No.
Mossad is intelligence.
Yes.
Hamas is the military body of these different, of being funded by Iran and whatnot.
Anyway.
Does Hamas have intelligence?
Let me clear this up. Hamas has nothing to do with Israel. They hate Israel.
Right.
The way you said that. You said that, it was like Mossad is this and Hamas is part of it, but not really.
No, distinction. Hamas is just bodies on the ground on the opposite side. Mossad is the intelligence on the Israeli side.
So Mossad, he asked, his pointed question was Mossad involved with Charlie Kirk? Were they a fear of taking his life? Like, is that something that they're looking out for?
Mm-hmm.
And he straight out said no. But like I said, it just felt weird to me.
That part didn't feel weird. The part that felt weird to me is when he said he reached out to the sheriff, the head of the security team, reached out to the local police because they were not granted access to the roof as a security team, which I think is weird. Like, I guarantee you, if you called the college and be like, hey, we put a dude up on the roof.
Yeah. Given what happened in Pennsylvania,
Like,
that's a reasonable request.
Something about roofs.
Yeah.
Something about roofs. The way this is set up, there's roof access everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We put a dude on a roof. I guarantee you the college is not going to go, nope, no way.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But he reached out to the police. The police said, I gotcha. And that was the end of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't send anybody to scope it out.
Yeah.
He even said that. He's like, no, we didn't send anybody to do it because the guy said he's got me. I mean, there's no follow-up of like, what does that mean?
Right.
Or like anything.
Yeah, it was a big miss.
That's a huge miss. He's like,
Yeah.
get a FOIA request on his phone. You can see I reached out to him and he said, I got you. Like, I believe that he said that, but you didn't check up to see what that meant.
Didn't do your job.
I don't,
Yeah, that's going to be its own show. I don't think we're ready for
No,
Charlie
we're
Kirk episode
We've
yet.
sprinkled it in almost everything so far, but
We're still gathering info. We want to do.
I don't know
we
that
want
we're
to do
going to have
right.
it this year. It's not going to be a this year.
It seems like 99% of what's coming out now is all conspiratorial, but there's still more information coming.
We
out.
need some real
It's
stuff.
there's still leakage, but how
There's-
much of it is real? I don't know.
There's still information that needs to come out from like officials before
Yeah.
I'm like,
Everybody was
yeah.
freaking out about
I was-
Egyptian planes and stuff like that, and that turned out to be a blunder.
Yeah,
Every week I just fall further away from Candace Owens. She's another problem in this whole conversation we're having is everything's the Jews. And she falls off for me pretty bad.
yeah. There seems to be a split in
nuts.
right wing talking heads. You got Candace
I don't know
Owens.
that I would
you
even
got.
call her right wing. I think she's just nuts.
So is Tucker Carlson the same too?
That's what I'm saying. Her and Tucker
little bit.
Carlson are on the same.
A little bit. I think Tucker, he's just drank the Kool-Aid a little bit on this. I like some
I don't
things
know,
he's
man.
done.
Did you listen to his episode on this topic specifically?
No.
His point was just by saying that he's America first, he's anti-Semitic, and then the Mark Levins and Ben Shapiro's of the world are literally turning on him. This is where the right wing split's starting to happen. And Tucker's point was like, man, I'm just asking questions, and I'm just
Yeah.
I don't understand why we as a nation we asked this question earlier. Why are we as a nation worried so much about this small sliver of land? Like,
I think that's kind of obvious.
and just
because they
asking
are
that question,
allies
and
to
just
us.
asking that question though is putting you in a us versus them mentality.
No, I think what puts you in that mentality, I think he could ask all these questions reasonably
Mhm.
if you don't bring a white supremacist on your show.
Yeah, that was a weird interview.
I think you don't bring Nick Fuentes, you can ask all these questions and be reasonable.
Yeah,
You bring Nick Fuentes on, you lost it.
and don't
Then you're
don't
going to get lumped.
and don't do your trademark combative interview.
Yeah,
That was
You're
a
getting
weird
lumped.
that was a weird interview.
that's where he
you listen to it?
screwed up.
Yeah, he brought in Nick Fuentes, and it
Mhm.
was like me and you having a beer and chit chatting. Like
Mm.
I was like, "Whoa, man, you're not like." You've got
I've
this-
given more
like-
pushback
like
in
when-
this with y'all
like-
than what he did to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird.
It was really strange. And I think he could have maintained, I'm just asking questions here. I'm just trying to figure out what's
Which
real.
is what he's good at. That's what I'm saying. That's his MO.
Yeah. And I have no problem with you asking questions. What I have problems with is like, I am leaning to Israel being a problem a little bit. There's some things I don't agree with.
Mhm.
White supremacists, bring him in.
Yeah.
That's where he screwed up.
Yeah.
I fully believe that. And I tend to look at everything he does through a different lens a little bit now.
Yeah.
Because it's like, do you believe this?
Mm-hmm. Is it a weird psyop?
I think that Nick Fuentes could be a weird psyop. I think he could be paid from maybe a George Soros. I think that's possible
Yeah.
to make us the right look very bad.
Yeah.
I think it's possible. You know, they've been calling us Nazis this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
What a time to
know.
bring Nazis in.
Yeah.
Just saying, hey, this guy that's got huge out of nowhere. We just had that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
This dude that's got huge out of nowhere. How? Just saying.
Somebody's propping it
There's
up.
something.
Yeah.
No, don't say that. He's going to get
Oh,
confused.
yeah.
Yeah.
You said Jewish prop. What do you?
You're going to throw him off if you keep saying that, Joey.
Jewish prop.
Oh, let's
Golly.
wrap this up. I don't. It's just the whole point of this whole conversation is not to lead back into to history that is
Be careful.
destined to repeat itself.
Be careful.
Yeah.
You
You see a 20-second TikTok. I don't have TikTok, thank God.
Yeah.
That app needs to be eradicated.
How do you find all this cringe stuff you listen to then? If you're not on TikTok, you
I
find
have
some of the cringiest stuff.
I have handcrafted my algorithm on other platforms.
It's a curation, is what you're saying?
Do you love? Did you guys love what I sent the other day?
I haven't watched it yet.
The Asian guy singing
I've
the
got
Ice Cube.
I've got to where when I see yours, I'm like,
You have to. You have to
it
feel what I
puts
feel.
me in
No,
a
I've
weird
gotta
way
wait.
in my head.
In a weird way.
I've got to be in the right headspace for it.
Yeah.
You hit me about 7-8 o'clock at night. That's when I'm finding that lane.
Yeah.
Where I can be like, oh yeah, I want something weird.
It's my autism.
And
curated
honestly, I don't want my
algorithm.
algorithm like yours.
You don't want
your
it?
algorithm scares me.
I actually do. I actually wouldn't mind having your algorithm. I kind of enjoy it.
I'm telling you, get gems. I don't get it. It's like they just like toss me like a
Little nuggies.
softball.
What is that? A bird with feet?
A bird with feet.
You saying I look like this? If
I
y'all
see
haven't
what you're
seen that
saying.
video,
Yeah.
I wish I could post it. I can't.
No, you
I
can't
see what
put
you're
that.
saying. Let me take this one home. I wish this made sense.
I wish
It's so
it made
much more
sense.
funnier.
Yeah. What is that? A bird with feet?
What Shrouded Realities does is we tell jokes for one person.
One person.
Joey's mom.
Joey's mom.
Mom is not getting that joke.
No.
She's not getting that.
If she gets that joke, that's hilarious.
She's in a way
She
different
wins.
algorithm.
Yeah.
I think we may have to crack into this conversation again later.
Yeah.
It's so much information. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I slept too good because of all this.
This was the question that just like spawned other questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason why this question's so important.
It is important. It's tough. It's a tough conversation all the way
Yeah.
around.
I do fear for the next generation. That's why we bring it
I
up.
do too.
So, anyway, for Connor, Joey, Steven, and Ruby, the podcast dog, thanks for listening.